Good afternoon and almost good Shabbos. Today is Wednesday, November 2nd, and I come to you, Rabbi Aaron Boxt, from my office at Temple Kolemeth in Marietta, Georgia. Trying something a little different these days. Um, Although I will speak for a few minutes every week about the Torah portion of the week. This week it's Parsha Nowak from the book of Genesis. I also want to give people a chance to ask questions. And the way that we're going to handle this is that if you have a question about Judaism or something spiritual or about religious Jewish history or something like that, email me at rabbiboxt, RABBIBOXT, at kolemeth, KOLEMETH.net. And the Tuesday before every week, or I will print out the questions that have been sent to me, and I will do my best to answer those questions every week in my message. Since this is the first time doing this, and I have not received any questions yet, let's start with talking a little bit about Parsha Nowak. In this Parsha, Noah is told by God to go out and build an ark. God has looked around and seen that the world is full of really not great people. And Noah is designated as the righteous among the peoples of that time. And this has been open for discussion for thousands of years as to what it means to be righteous among your time. Does this mean that Noah was as righteous as Abraham or as righteous as Moses? Or was he just the sort of the best of the worst, if you will? That can be open for discussion, but the point is that God commands Noah to build an ark, that Noah is to put two animals a male and a female of every animal that's on earth, plus all of his family onto this ark. And God is going to flood the world, destroying all creatures except for those that were on the boat with Noah, on the ark with Noah. One of the things that distinguishes Noah from, let's just say, Abraham or Moses, is that both Abraham and Moses, when confronted by God and given an assignment, they both had the courage, the audacity, if you will, to question God, to say, I don't understand why we're doing this. With Abraham, the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah. With Moses, he knew that he had a disability. He couldn't speak that well because he had burned his tongue, and he questioned God. And numerous times throughout the journey in Exodus to the Promised Land, in the rest of the Bible, also questioned God. But Noah acted without any hesitation. Noah was not a Jew. Noah was a God-fearer for sure, but he wasn't a Jew. The first Jew is Abraham. And so the question is, why Abraham and not Noah? And I think I just answered that. Simply because Noah answered the call from God without any hesitation, no questioning. Of course, if you've seen the movie that was very popular a bunch of years ago with Morgan Freeman, and the story of Evan Almighty, the story of Evan becoming a senator or a congressman, and then God coming down and telling him to build an ark. Evan argues with God quite frequently. So it's a question, it's a debate as to whether or not Noah was the righteous as the best of the worst, or whether he really was a righteous guy. We can have that discussion another time. This Shabbat we celebrate the bar mitzvah, the entrance into adulthood of Zachary Brown. It is a wonderful moment for him and his family, for us here at Temple Kolemeth, and for the Jewish community worldwide as well. So much going on in the news these days, I can't even begin to talk about it, but I will say that the election's coming up, so please make sure you go out and vote if you haven't already. And it is a civic duty that we as Americans have, and it is a very important responsibility for us. I and several of my colleagues in town, as well as several of the congregants here at Kolemeth and other congregants from other congregations in town, will be heading down to Macon, Bibb County on Election Day to serve as election volunteers, which will be an amazing opportunity to be out there on the ground and see how the process works and how things are going on. And I'm looking forward to doing that. This is the Religious Action Center of Reform Judaism. This is a project called Nitzavim, and we're standing up together to help make sure that the elections go as they should. And really, that's about it. Check out our website, www.kolemeth.net, for all of our amazing up and coming things. We have the ecumenical service, our 12th annual, coming up November 17th, I believe. It's the Thursday directly before Thanksgiving. And we have our Camp Coleman Friday night, Shabbat, this coming Friday night. It's Blue Jean Shabbat, so please dress accordingly. Alex Glass from Camp Coleman will be there to present a video about Camp Coleman and answer some questions. I will also be presenting a video of our family retreat this year, getting ready for next year's family retreat. Hope you have the rest of your week, a great week, and Shabbat Shalom, and I'll see you around.